So we are 6 months later, and this is what happened to my shifter cable and my shifter. So this is the K-Tuned replica shifter with Jack Spanier cables. I don't know if the problem is the cable or the shifter, but basically this moves, but that's not too much. But this cable, as you can see, inside seems a bit broken. This side hard to see, but it's a bit broken. This side is fine, but the problem is, as you can see, I don't know if it's shifter or that. I also noticed that this pin here seems out a lot, which doesn't allow me left and right movement. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect the shifter cables on both sides, take this pin out here, and then going to see if the shifter itself has movement. If the shifter has movement, then there's nothing wrong with the shifter, it's the cable. So I'm going to check that right now. So as you can see, I just bended it, but basically all these little strings, they all broke off on that side. This side seems to be fine. So the problem is not my shifter. As you can see, it moves. Let me zoom in a bit and focus. There we go. This can move freely, so that's not a problem. But that's the problem over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this shifter cable completely out of the car and just investigate. So the other thing that might have happened is one of the bolts here at the back of this one is loose. So what could have happened, I'm not sure, but is that when it was shifting, this move which stretched the cable. However, it had to be a lot more than just once to do this kind of damage. So yeah, I'm going to remove it. Well, it's raining now, but I'm going to remove it from the back of the car and see how that goes. So after everything is out, and if you look closely, you can see that this has all been scraped off, which means that this pin has been out like that, scraping against this, not allowing me to kind of go right. And this is what happens. It should sit, I think, because I was able to push it in like that. So I don't know if that was one of my reasons or not. So let me see. This is the cable. That should be fine. Yeah. So this is the cable. That's fine. Which I adjusted, and this one has no problems at all. However, the other one that I have here, so this end seems to be okay. However, the other ends, oops, shit, I already have, is definitely broken. As you can see, there's almost nothing left over. Let me see if I didn't break my window here, because it's already scrapey. I don't think I made it worse, but I definitely have to repair my window soon. Anyway, to continue, so this cable seems fine. This doesn't seem too bad, but they are very, very stiff, which makes it hard in the MR2. However, the K-Tuned shifter, or the replica itself, in the 6 months, these fell out a few times. I have 2 in now, but that one is somewhere in the car. I think, let me see, there you can see this. It's really hard to see, but the spring, yeah, that one is pretty bad. You can see about that one. I had 3 bolts in there. Clearly, they are all 3 out. So that happened during the time. I all put Loctite on them except these, I think. So that's why. And then I have the big M8s here going to clean this up, but then let me see, the rest seems to be not too bad. I didn't really have problems with the shifter itself. Well, that one fell out, as you can see, as well. So I advise, when you have it all sorted, to put a Loctite on it before continuing. All these on this side seem to be fine. The spring, as you can see on the back here, is a bit weird. But yeah, this is pretty much a concern. I don't know if they have the same problem with the real one, or if you need to lubricate this or something. But I think it's pretty, weird. But other than that, it's not too bad. But as you can see there, the other thing, as you can see there, that one is loose already. That one fell out, and that one is still in. So yeah, that's kind of my 6-month review about the cheap eBay K-swapped cables and this K-tuned replica shifter. Not the base plate. The base plate is not part of it. It's basically this shifter system. This one is not. This one is specifically for the MR2 that I bought together with my base plate, which has been amazing. Actually, it doesn't move. I put Loctite bolts in it, and new nuts and everything, just to be sure. So I'm going to clean this up, and then I have to move them to the section for my new cables. But this hasn't been too bad. The base plate has been amazing. But yes, you definitely use Loctite and new bolts, washers, whatever you can do to make it all tight. But this pin is really a concern, and I don't know if this pin is the reason why my cables broke or not. But yeah, I replaced also these ends with with real K-tuned ends, just to be sure, but it didn't really make a difference. So yeah, that's my 6-month review for now. I'm going to bring this all on site, going to clean it up, and then after that see how it goes and everything.